Hi everybody, this is Gavin from Gavin's Gadgets. Hope you guys are keeping well. Welcome back, existing subscribers, and hello to anyone new. So these are the Anker Soundcore Life Q20. And I'm going to go through what you get with these, what they sound like, how they compare with others, and my overall verdict. And things like video lag and all that will be covered off. Now, they promote these as high-res certified. They have active noise cancellation. They have something called bass up, so I'll talk about the bass when I cover the sound quality. They have 40 hours playback when you're using the ANC. If you turn it off, you get up to 60 hours, but that does depend on volume. So if you're at, say, 2/3 volume, you'll get those hours of playback. I'll go through the build quality. You can use these wired with a 3.5mm cable. That is included in the box, as is a micro USB cable and travel pouch and the headphones themselves. So this is the pouch that you get. It's quite nice. Just keeps the dust off and keeps them clean. These are the headphones themselves. So you have very nice. Let me just try and show you here. Very soft pads. They have left and right, so you can tell. You have here on this side, let's just get the. You have the on-off and ANC. Now, when you first press and power these on, always the noise cancellation is defaulted to come on, but you can press and hold that to turn that button off. But really simple controls. On this side here, you've got all the other controls that you can see. So you have the play, the volume up and down. You can skip track. Here you've got the micro USB. Shame it's not USB-C, but at these price, not surprising really. And you also have the 3.5mm jack option. The band does move like so. And there's quite a bit of headroom. If I put these on my head, I shall show you what they look like so. These are very light, it's predominantly plastic with a bit of metal in the band construction. But being so light means they're very comfortable. I do find the pads really nice, they're very soft. Okay, so let's talk about the noise cancellation aspect of these. I'll then talk about sound quality and I'll talk about how they work when watching movies in terms of lag and then the other features as well. So in terms of noise cancellation, they do a pretty good job. There's two mics on each headphone, and if I put the desktop fan that's behind me in the corner there, you won't hear it when I turn the noise cancellation on. That's how good. It still allows some voices to come through, so they focused on repetitive, like train, aeroplane, that type of noise. But I think these are astounding for the 51 pounds that they cost. Absolutely astounding that the level of noise cancellation that they actually achieve. In terms of watching movies or YouTube videos, these do have Bluetooth 5. As I said, no problem. I was able to watch movies, no issue at all. I then tried a number of phone calls with a few friends and also gave mum a call, and no problem at all. Even did a conference call lasting 30 minutes, and again, whilst people could see that I was wearing these, there was no issue. I do like the fact you've got lots of manoeuvrability here, and if you didn't notice, they do fold up as well, so you can have these nice and compact when you want to travel with them. In terms of, so I've done noise cancellation, I've done video lag, and I've done calls. In terms of sound quality, which is the last one, I mean, you've got to put it in perspective. For 50 odd pounds, what you get is a pretty good sounding headphone. Now, they're not going to be as good Bluetooth wise as these. These are the Hi-Fi Man Ananda BT. These cost £1,000. And these are a fraction of the price, absolute fraction at £50. But what you get is very comfortable. You can watch movies back to back, several hours, probably have these on all day, extremely comfortable. I didn't notice any issues having noise cancellation on. Sometimes some of them give you terrible ear pressure, these didn't. In terms of the actual sound quality, so bass, what these have is bass. So if you don't like lots of bass and sub bass, look elsewhere. But if you do, happy days. But then they have something called bass up. So you think, but the bass is fantastic. It's really just awesome amount of bass. So if you, when you're playing, if you double press the play button, it turns on bass up, and these become bass monsters. Absolutely ridiculous. Very fun, really enjoyable. It does obviously, with all that bass, interfere slightly with the mid and the treble. So in terms of, they're not a forward headphone, they're quite a little bit reserved. The bass just does creep into those other frequencies. They're fairly nondescript. So in treble, you're not going to set the world alight, they're not bright. There isn't tons of detail. The mids are okay, slightly lost again with the bass. But actually, when you gain versus the price, I am really surprised by these, and I think these are exceptional. Even with that caveat that if you don't like lots of bass, or you're not a bassy or sub-bass person, you might find these a bit too much in the long run. But actually, if you're watching movies or listening to music, they are absolutely very fun to enjoy. And at this price point, with noise cancellation, these are my go-to recommendation at this price. Totally unbelievable. Anyway, have a look at them again. Very simple, very neat design. If I had one area that I'd like to improve on these, obviously give me the USB-C instead of micro USB, but they last for so long, it's not really an issue. Anyway, any questions, I answer them all, put them below. This is Gavin from Gavin's Gadgets. Keep well, guys. Catch you guys soon. Bye for now.